first gym is brought to you by Cravings Popcorn. We'd like to thank Cravings Popcorn for being a major sponsor. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The ladies take the line. They're on the track.
Got Audrey Floorburn as the pivot.
One whistle starts the pack. Two whistles starts the gym.
Dong K. Kong and Yoko. Oh, no, you didn't. Heading around the track.
And your lead jammer is Dong K. Kong.
He's pointing at her. Can always tell who the lead jammer is because the jam ref is pointing at her for the whole jam. And she goes through and calls it off after scoring 4 points. 4 more points for your Lansing Derby Vixens. All right, can we come up? Big thanks to Dita Von Beets coming out here, mixing it up on the 1s and 2s.
One whistle starts the pack. Ooh, slow jam. Slow jam. Two whistle starts the jammers. Heavy breather pushes back. Catum Bomb is working hard. And your lead jammer, heavy breather for the Toxic Cherries. Gluteus Maxine is working hard for your Lansing Derby Vixens.
Wow, she is fast. Big thanks to Lockabar Sound for providing this great sound in here for us. No. And she calls it off from her back after scoring 3 points.
Ooh, look at the score. Lansing Derby Vixen 60, Toxic Cherries 1/2 away at 30.
$60-30.
One whistle starts the pack. Two whistle starts the jammers.
Malicious Intent was doing what we like to call cougaring. She was picking up a minor. She just picked up a minor penalty starting behind the jammers. After 4 minor penalties, you get sent to the penalty box. So she wanted to make sure that her penalty slate was clear.
Your lead jammer, Dong. Oh, it's Mean Norma Jean.
And we've got a power jam, too. That power jam just ended with Beano Evil re-entering the track. She is fighting her way through there. Rochelle putting a hit on her. Not hard enough, though, because Mean Norma Jean skated right through that one.
Number 101 of the Toxic Cherries made a hit on, DeVille took a hit on Mean Norma Jean, but Mean Norma Jean kept on going.
Mace Hindu had to let Mean Norma Jean through. She was out of play and could not block her anymore. You cannot engage the jammers until you are within 20 feet of the pack. And those lines on the track, those are 10 feet apart, so you get 2 lines between them. And that jam went the full 2 minutes.
Second one of this evening.
67-30. Your Lansing Derby Vixens in the lead. Traverse City Toxic Cherries starting with 1 in the box.
1 whistle starts the pack. 2 whistles starts the jammers, and in for the Lansing Derby Vixens is Cadam Bomb. In for the Toxic Cherries is Yoko Onayo. Yoko, oh no, you didn't. Toxic Cherries jammer is in the penalty box.
We've got a power jam. We've got a power jam, but Cadam Bomb is not the lead jammer, so this one's going to come down to time. That doesn't mean she can't score, though.
So we don't have this lead jammer this time. So this
and another Toxic Cherry getting sent out of the penalty box. Cadam Bomb doing a great job of keeping it in. Oh, she
wow, look at that move by Cadam Bomb. She's a gazelle out there on the track, putting points on the board. It's a grand slam. Meow. Boom.
And they were out of play. They had to let her go. That's 5 more points for Cadam Bomb, and she calls it.
Sliding into home plate, calling off the jam.
Does she call? Oh, she was not the lead jammer. She could not call it.
Official timeout.
Official timeout.
Confusion on the track. What? If you remember, ladies and gentlemen, there was not a lead jammer on that jam.
And she gets a major penalty for that, it looks like.
That's going to send
major
Cadam Bomb to the penalty box.
Jam when you are not the lead jammer.
This is going to set up a power jam for the Toxic Cherries.
And the Toxic Cherries are taking a knee. Toxic Cherries taking a knee. That means that as soon as they blow the first whistle, it is a no-pack situation.
Kung Fu Cupcake is in as a jammer for the Toxic Cherries. And your lead jammer, Toxic Cherries, Kung Fu Cupcake on this power jam for the Toxic Cherries. Kung Fu Cupcake working hard for the Toxic Cherries to try to close this gap on the second half.
Luckily, the Lansing Derby Vixens have an incredible defense. They can build walls like masons up there.
A grand slam for Kung Fu Cupcake. That's right, she's putting 5 points on the board for the Toxic Cherries.
Rochelle DeVille gets sent to the penalty box. But Kadam Bomb is back in, and she can start chipping away at those points from the Toxic Cherries.
Ooh, Kadam Bomb gets pushed out by Allie. Always takes a nasty spill. Interesting, the Toxic Cherries jammer is in the penalty box.
And that one came down to time. That was a full
4
2-minute
whistles
jam.
calls off the jam.
77-35, but we may have, oh wait, no, we've got some more points to add on here. And the Toxic Cherries call a timeout. There is a timeout on the board, Toxic Cherries.
Toxic Cherries only have one more timeout.
They're going to take some time to talk things over, and I'm going to take some time to talk up a little company that I like called Pavo Teas.
Pavo Teas.
Pavo Teas.
Hot tea.
Oh, so good. So good on a nice day. It's getting to be nice out. You can just sit and watch the birds that are out chirping, drink some tea. Fantastic. Pavo Teas. Give them a ring. Find them online, pavo-teas.com. Order up some tea. You will not be sorry, I guarantee. So how many people here bought a T-shirt so far? Anybody? Yeah, we got some T-shirts out there. I was wearing mine, but then I had to switch into the formal wear. Our merch girls will be going back at the near the entrance there. They will be going at the end of the bout. And we've got another power jam for your Lansing Derby Vixens. Let's let Mull know what we're thinking about her, and we are pushing her along. Come on, and there she goes. Lead jammer, Malicious Intent. Now she just needs to push around. She comes up behind the pack again, and she will start scoring, and the Toxic Cherries can't do much about it except try and stop her.
Malicious takes a nasty fall. She's right back up. She gets hit again by 101 of the Toxic Cherries.
This is one of the more slippery floors in roller derby right here at the Lansing Center. Oh, and she got called on a major track cut right after the Toxic Cherries jammer came in. That means that is now a power jam for the Toxic Cherries. And Kung Fu Cupcake.
Go ahead. Kung Fu Cupcake is working to try to put some points on the board for the Toxic Cherries. We have 20 seconds left on this jam.
But she's got to get past Dong K Kong first. Oh, and she gets pushed out of bounds. But she was out of play, and she got sent to the box on an out-of-play major. You have to be within 20 feet, and she was out of it.
Was that 5 points?
That is the jam, and we've got 77-44 Lansing Derby Vixens. Does everybody out here know about EVE? Ending Violent Encounters. They are our charity for this bout. We're trying to raise money for them. If you want to donate to EVE, Ending Violent Encounters, helping women around the Lansing area, women and children who are in
Yoko, oh no you didn't, got knocked down to the ground by, who was that?
Maxine!
Maxine!
We've We've only got 2 blockers out there, but that still means that Yoko No You Didn't is still gonna have a hard time getting through. Because between Gluteus Maxine and Allie Always,
Yoko Oh No You Didn't is working hard for the Toxic Cherries, and she's your lead jammer.
That was a lot of work, though. Emma Knock You Out is back in. Malicious Intent is back in. We've got 2 jammers on the track.
(11-11). Miss Mercy gets sent to the penalty box for the Toxic Cherries. Malicious.
And Yoko, oh no you didn't, calls it. Mean Norma Jean is back on the jam line. She's so tiny, but you wouldn't know it when she hits you.
Two whistle starts the jammers. Mean Norma Jean is in for the Lansing Derby Vixens jamming. Dino Evil 666 is in for the Toxic Cherries. And your lead jammer, Mean Norma Jean. She's a spitfire.
Trickless Magician pointing at her. He's going to be pointing at her until she touches her hips.
Dino Evil got locked up a little bit by Nasty Dog Bite and Addie Morton. Ooh, Mean Norma Jean bypasses 2 hits by the Toxic Cherries.
Not
4 points on the board.
4 more points for the Lansing Derby Vixens. And she calls it off before the Traverse City Toxic Cherries can score any points. 81-47 with 15 minutes left in the half. In the game. In the bout. 15 minutes left in this bout.
Bout. A hot, high-action bout. 1 whistle starts the pack. 2 whistles starts the jammers, and it's a foot race and a bump. And Gluteus Maxine gets sent to the penalty box for a major forearm. Fighting it out with Molly McButtkicker. Molly McButtkicker is working hard for the Toxic Cherries.
But it is hard to get past. Oh, Coco Deathnell sending Molly McButtkicker out. I know I'm on Team Coco.
Ooh, 100% fall down on that.
Coco Deathnell getting sent to the penalty box for an elbow.
Oh, Molly McButtkicker is taking a beating by the Lansing Derby Vixens and is getting sent to the penalty box.
She had 4 minor penalties. She just got sent to the penalty box. And as soon as she gets to the penalty box, as soon as she sits down, Gluteus Maxine re-enters. And now Molly McButtkicker will serve the exact amount of time that Gluteus Maxine served.
Gluteus Maxine takes a fall by 100% of the Toxic Cherries. Edgy Kate is making it difficult.
But you can be sure Gluteus Maxine is going to score some points because she is one of the fastest skaters on the Lansing Derby Vixens. I know I can't keep up with her.
And 4 whistle calls off the jam. (84-47). Seems like it's a big difference, but that is not a big difference in roller derby. We've had 32-point jams in roller derby. That's the exciting thing about this, is it can turn around in a heartbeat in a couple of jams. This can go one way or the other. But right now, your Lansing Derby Vixens, 84-47. Traverse City Toxic Cherry. Official timeout. Official timeout has been called. There's some discussion going on about the last jam.
Got a zebra huddle going on here.
There's a question as to exactly when it ended.
I think they're just trying to decide where to go drink after this. I know I'm going to the corner bar for the official after party.
I might need to get me something at the corner bar myself.
How many people here going out to the corner bar to have a couple of drinks with these fantastic Derby girls?
Woo, woo! What's going on over the floor over there in the suicide seat? Don't stop on my account. What are you doing over there?
Woo, woo, you got me crazy to sit in suicide seats. You could end up with a Derby girl in your lap.
And it looks like we have a power jam for the Lansing Derby Vixens. Dr. Don K. Kong. And Dr. Don K. Kong is your lead jammer.
Molly McButtkicker has re-entered the pack. She is not in the penalty box anymore.
Chelsea Bang Bang took a nasty fall, bounces right back up. Nasty dog bite gets knocked down. Your lead jammer is Don K. Kong. The Toxic Cherries jammer is back in the mix.
There we go. That is 4 points for Don K. Kong and your Lansing Derby Vixens. And Don K. Kong calls it. Big thanks to our sponsors, Chem Law, Uno Deuce Media. We've got Uno Deuce right over here with the camera. Paul, say hi. Wave hi to everybody, Paul. Wave hi. That's close enough.
He's working hard. He's concentrating on the bouts.
Wave hi. I'm shouting you out. Wave hi. Uno Deuce Media, everybody.
1 whistle starts the pack.
Pavo Tees also.
2 whistles starts the jam. Yoko Oh No You Didn't is in for the Toxic Cherries, battling it out with Cadum Bomb. Cadum Bomb got pushed out, has to come in behind the pack. Yoko Oh No You Didn't got pushed out by, is that me, Norma Jean? Who's that out there? Gluteus Maxine actually pulled that off. I can't see for nothing. Is that number 9? Oh, Emma knock you out. 3rd time's the charm. My apologies. I need new glasses. And your lead jammer is Cadum Bomb. Emma Knock You Out is doing her name, knocking women out of bounds. Cadum Bomb takes a nasty fall and calls off the jam, calls the jam.
But she did get 3 points. so did Yoko. Oh, no. Was that Yoko? Yoko, oh, no, you didn't?
What?
3 points each for the Lansing Derby Vixens and the Traverse City Toxic Cherries. And we have another official timeout. And I would like to take a little bit of time to thank MSU Federal Credit Union. They've been my credit union since 1980, I think.
You just showed your age.
Yeah, well, hey, you know.
Oh, you were 10 when you opened up your first savings account, right?
I did, absolutely. No, MSU Federal Credit Union, they're big sponsors of us. Thanks very much to them. They're easily the best financial institution in town, in my humble opinion. I apologize to any other financial institutions that may be attending, but they're my favorite. Also, the Lansing Urgent Care, we've got a lot of girls that get knocked around doing this in practice and in bouts. They send them right over to Lansing Urgent Care. They get whoop, whoop, patched straight up and right back out on the track.
2 whistle starts the Jammers.
Rock of Shove jamming. We've got the Big Girls Club jamming, and she is coming through, and there is no stopping Rock of Shove. And she gets lead jamming.
Lead jammer!
Rock of Shove.
Vino Evil is working hard for the Toxic Cherries. Rock of Shove takes a fall.
Rochella DeVille actually knocked down Rock of Shove. That's impressive.
Rock of Shove is not taking
she
these hits
returned
easy.
the favor.
Number 101 is finding out that.
And Rock of Shove calls off the jam after scoring 4 points for your Lansing Derby Vixens.
The Lansing Derby Vixens are nearing the century mark with a score of 95. Toxic Cherries are at 53 with just over 7 minutes left in this half.
And we've got another timeout from the Toxic Cherries. That is their last timeout, I believe. That is their last timeout, and we have 7:21 left in the half. Big thanks to Dharma Bum Photographics. That is Kevin Fowler. He's been around the Lansing area for a long, long time. Actually, about since I became a member of MSU Federal Credit Union. But he is a fantastic photographer. He is the one who actually did that birthday photo of us here. Big thanks to Lost Highway. Lost Highway, they are really good at B-movies. I know I love B-movies. Little Evil Dead.
B-movies are great to watch late night, hanging out with yourself, petting the dog, watching a good B-movie, and having some tea.
Having some tea from Pavo Teas. Watching some B-movies.
Where they have bats flying around, probably.
Some crazy horror movies. LostHighway.com, check them out. Also, Lisa
One whistle
Banks
starts
art
the
design.
attack. Or not? Is this a strategic move? Lizzie Luscious was impatient. She wanted the pack to move. So she got a minor penalty.
And Heavy Breather picked up a minor, too. Another Cougar. Gotta love those Cougars.
Mean Norma Jean is in for the Lansing Derby Vixens, fighting it out with Molly Mitt Butt Kicker. And your lead jammer, Lansing Derby Vixens, Mean Norma Jean.
She's another hard one to keep up with. Man, can she skate. And
Me,
she
Norma
pulls it
Jean,
off
gets
from the
pushed out of
floor.
bounds and calls off the jam and puts
4 points on the board. 3 points for the Traverse City Toxic Cherries. Who do we
Score
have
didn't
lining
move.
up here? We have the Big Girls Club up on the line again. Rock of Shove, gonna make another round through. Rock of Shove, everybody.
Look at the scoreboard, ladies and gentlemen. Just under 6 minutes. Lansing Derby Vixens 99. Traverse City Toxic Cherries 56. Rock a Shove is working hard, but your lead jammer is Yoko. Oh no, you didn't.
And she has a power jam because Rock of Shove got sent to the box. I think that was a back block from Rock of Shove, but I'm not sure.
Yoko, oh no, you didn't, is working hard. She's trying to break through the wall of the Lansing Derby Vixens. She gets a grand slam and calls off the jam.
And we've got an official timeout again. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
I can't keep up.
We have, seven refs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 refs to try and keep track of everything that's going on here. 7 refs and I don't know how many non-skating officials, our NSOs. Big thanks to all of our NSOs for coming out and volunteering. Our stats army. We got UR.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to make some noise for the ladies out there. We have just under 5 minutes left. Just under 5 minutes left. The score is 99-61. Anything can happen in these 5 minutes. These ladies have been working hard. I know I'd be tired if I was out there. Happy birthday bash for the Lansing Derby Vixens. We're going to celebrate tonight at the corner bar. I hope to see you out there.
I'd like to give one more shout out to Poppy on a Kite, social media.
Are the ladies striking a pose? I wish I had my camera.
We're dancing, and we've got a roller derby dance off.
Go with it. It's your birthday. Go with it. It's your birthday. Go with it. It's your birthday. Go with it. It's your birthday.
And we've got another power jam with Rock of Shove in the box. Toxic Cherries are taking a knee. They release the jammers right after they blow the whistle for the pack.
Heavy breather is in for the Toxic Cherries, working hard.
But there is no way.
There's a wall. There's a wall. The Lansing Derby Vixens said, we're going to make a wall. Heavy breathers working hard at trying to not. Malicious Intent had a major penalty. She gets sent to the penalty box.
That was a multiplayer block. You cannot hold on to another player while trying to block here. Multiplayer block. She's going to spend 1 minute in the penalty box.
Your lead jammer is Rock of Shove.
Rock of Shove starting from the penalty box, coming out, getting lead jammer.
Heavy Breather worked hard to try to get that lead jammer position, but it didn't happen. Toxic Cherries are working hard to close this gap, and just over 3 minutes left. Boom! Shake, shake,
and
shake
Rock
the room.
calls it after scoring 3 points. We've got a zebra huddle. Coach from the Toxic Cherries has a question about why Heavy Breather was not lead jammer. And we've got an official timeout while we try and figure this out. I know I've been doing it a lot, but I've got to give another shout out to Pavo Tees. Pavo Tees. Brewing it up, old-fashioned style, loose leaf, great teas, Pavo Tees. How you guys like those bleachers? Yeah, those are nice, aren't they? Nice seeing it from above. Maybe next time we'll have bleachers over there, too. And they're trying to figure something out in the center of the track there. Well, we're doing that. I want to thank Uno Deuce Media for being a big sponsor of us. They put together a fantastic video for us. If you can go on to Lansing Derby Vixens Facebook page, you can see that. Or go to lansingderbyvixens.com. You can see the great video that Uno Deuce Media put together for us. Also, while you're at lansingderbyvixens.com, do you want to be a ref? Do you want to be a skater? You want to volunteer? You want to sponsor? Shoot us an email, lansingderbyvixens@gmail.com. We've got all kinds of opportunities. Anybody can get involved in roller derby. It's a whole lot of fun. I know I love it.
All right,
lansingderbyvixens.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to pump it up these final few moments of this jam. This bout. These ladies worked real hard. Mean Norma Jean is in for the Lansing Derby Vixens. It gets pushed out of bounds.
Oh, we got a pile up over there.
And your lead jammer is Yoko Onaya Denton for the Toxic Cherries.
Malicious Intent is back in. She is catching back up to the pack. We've still got Emma Knock You Out in the penalty box.
Ooh, 5,000 G's took a hit on the knee. That was horrible.
Queen got sent out of bounds. And Mean Norma Jean is not lead jammer. He is swinging his arms to tell her that.
Yoko Oyuninen is the lead jammer for this jam for the Toxic Cherries. And she takes a major hit by, what's that, number three?
Gluteus Maxine laid a hit on her. And Edgy Kate hit Gluteus Maxine with an elbow.
Gluteus Maxine said, hey, I want you out of here. The Toxic Cherries were able to put a point on the board. Lansing Derby Vixens 102, Toxic Cherries 63.
Donkey Kong.
One whistle starts the pack.
Line. We've got 48 seconds left in this bout. But when we have less than 2 minutes, the jam clock takes precedence.
And oh, major penalty!
Major penalty on Donkey Kong!
Sends it to the penalty box. Ooh! The Toxic Cherries does a whip and it kind of backfires. Both jammers are in the penalty box.
And when she gets to the penalty box, Donkey Kong comes back out on the track. This is the last jam of the bout, everybody. Get up and cheer. This is it.
Heavy Breather is out on the track. Donkey Kong is out on the track.
This is Lansing Roller Derby, and Donkey Kong makes
Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen, for this Lansing Derby Vixen's birthday bash with the Traverse City Toxic Cherries.
56 seconds left.
Catum Bomb takes a fall in the final few seconds.
1, 2, 3 points for Donkey Kong. 4 points for Donkey Kong.
15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. These ladies are still fighting hard on the track.
Michigan for the month of May. And that is about everybody. Go Lansing Derby Vixen. Took it again.
I remember always.
108 points for the Lansing Derby Vixen. 65 for the Toxic Cherries. This was a great bout. And this is the best part of roller derby. Everybody come on down to the edge of the track. Clap hands with the Lansing Derby Vixens. You can get in on this too. Come on down and say hello to your victorious Lansing Derby Vixens.
Happy birthday in a wall that school those night. I remember always, I got such a pride. If they want me,
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Say hi to these girls that worked hard for you.
and I would be.
Give them some support.
You want me and I want you. Would you like to play too? Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Big thanks to the Traverse City Toxic Cherries. It would not be roller derby without an opposing team. And the Traverse City Toxic Cherries were a great one. This was good roller derby, everybody. Say thank you to them. Buy a t-shirt. Tip your waitresses. And come on out to the corner bar. Everybody stick around. We do still have awards to give out. Our MVP trophies. Big thanks to our sponsors, Pavo Cheese, Uno Juice Media, several others. And it is a dance party going on over there. Hey, you want to get your picture of the two teams? Come on out to the center. They are posing right now. cheese. Thanks to more of our sponsors. Chem Law, big sponsor of ours. You'll see that logo on the back of all of our Derby girls. Michigan Brewing Company, the Corner Bar, Modern Skate and Surf Brandor, Steve Jenks of Lost Highway, Underground Printing, Lisa Bank Art and Design. She did our programs here. If you like that, give Lisa Bank a call. Greater Lansing Sports Authority, they've given us all kinds of help. The West Side Y of Lansing, that's where we do all of our practices. Come out, check out one of our practices if you want to get involved. Underground Printing, ASAP Printing, Oak Hill Dental, Joe Vermillion, Trashy Tulips, Detroit Derby Girls, the Mid-Michigan Derby Girls, the Grand Raggedy Roly Girls, Cravings Popcorn, the Sugar Shack, Kevin Fowler of Dharma Bum Photographics, Jenna McShane Photography, all the Derby Widows. Big thanks to the Mitten Mavens for having another roller derby team in town. More roller derby, the better, as far as I'm concerned. And if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to be a skater, if you want to be a rep, if you want to be an NSO, go to LansingDerbyVixens.com.
So everyone, get up. Come on, everyone, stand up, because it's time to dance. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Are you ready?
Yeah!
Well, it's time to dance.
All right, we've got a couple awards to give out here. We've got some MVP awards. The defensive MVP for the Lansing Derby Vixens, Allie, always. Congratulations. The MVP jammer for the Lansing Derby Vixens, number 8-bit Don K. Kong DVM. The MVP blocker for the Traverse City Toxic Cherries, Kung Fu Cupcake. Come on up and get your trophy. And the MVP jammer for the Traverse City Toxic Cherries, the team captain, Yoko. Oh, no, you didn't. Woo, right up here at the announcer table, Yoko. There we go. Congratulations, and you can thank all these girls in person right over at the corner bar for the official after party. Come on out, buy a drink for the girls, buy a drink for me, buy a drink for Black Mandu, buy a drink for the ref. Enjoy yourself. Come on out to the corner bar for the official after party.
Hi, Dad. Thank you very much for helping me out this evening. I greatly appreciate it.
Black Mandu, it is a pleasure and an honor, and we will see all of you next month, June 11th, when we face off against the Mid-Michigan Derby Girls. You can get your tickets now at brownpapertickets.com. Thank you, and have a pleasant tomorrow.